What's going on, guys? It's Happy Feeling here, and welcome back to Roblox Treasure Quest. Welcome back. Yeah, they just released a new update today. It's like a desert map. And, as you can see, I've progressed quite a lot since the previous episode. I'm now at level 30, which is the bare requirement required to get into the dungeon. The new, let's see, Sacred Sands dungeon. So yeah, that's good. I also got a couple better equipment. I got this obsidian edge sword and this mining helmet, which is actually really good, and I managed to get it from the crystal cave. And also, when I was doing some like coral runs, I think, or I forget which or where I got it. I think it may have been the mining area here. Wait, let me check. Collection. Yep. So from the crystal cave, I managed to get this Crown of Flames hat, but the only downside is it's not that good, but it's pretty rare. I think that's like an epic rarity or something, but a legendary is like yellow, and I saw a level 20 running around with the legendary, so good for them. I could have done good with that, but yeah, basically, now that I got to level 30, I have a bunch of new items in the shop, and there's this Stormbringer right here that is like better than my current weapon, so I think I'm gonna buy that. Everything else isn't as good as my mining helmet, so I guess that was a really good drop or something. So let's just purchase this right here. I think I got it. Yep, there we go, Stormbringer. Let's equip that. And now that we got a new weapon, I think what I want to do is equip an effect to it. So I think we're gonna use this Nova effect. So or idiot. Oh, okay, there we go. Are you sure you want to use this effect? Yes, there we go. We just equipped that. I kind of wish the effects would actually give you, like, I don't know, stuff, like maybe extra damage or something, or like extra health if you equipped it to like a helmet, if you can do that. Because honestly, it sucks that literally the only way to get effects are with Robux, or you can either get them for a really rare chance at a dungeon, but I've rarely gotten one. The Nova one I think I got from like one of the codes, and the other one was just from a dungeon, I think, or maybe, I forget. But yeah, there we go. So I think this looks pretty cool, and yeah, I want to try out this new desert of, let's see, Sacred Sands is it called map right here, Sacred Sands on easy mode. Now let's just see if we can get it, or if we can get a couple people to join us. I don't expect people to, because half the people, like, I don't know why, but they just sit here doing a T-pose at fun without actually doing anything. And it's just kind of weird because, like, nobody joins you. It's kind of frustrating at times. Because, like, Buster, I can barely do it by myself. But, yeah, looks like people aren't gonna join us. So let's just go into a map already, and let's test out this dungeon. Now, if we aren't able to beat this solo, I'll probably try to get into a dungeon with at least 3 or 4 people. Not too many, but enough to, you know, get an extra, you know, bit of help. So let's start. We don't got a time limit, so it's all good. And then we can start off by doing this. Alright, okay, that's a really powerful attack, dude. Alright, nice. So we got a ton of health as well, and we do a ton of damage with that ability, so that's pretty good. Yeah, like, literally like a 3-shot. Nice. Come over here, slice them in half. Literally, my ability one-shots them, which is pretty nice. Or at least the full thing one-shots them. So, yeah, let's see, we got Emperors, okay. They look okay. Let's see, Emperors, wait, what is that? Kaiser? What is a Kaiser, Buster? I don't even know. Alright, whatever, let's just tear them down. Yeah, this is pretty easy so far. I guess easy mode should be expected to be easy. Unlike Dungeon Quest, when you go into a new, like, dungeon, for Dungeon Quest, it's literally impossible to beat it on your first try, at least solo, which is what most people do, because most people are freaking lonely as heck, so they can't really do it with anybody, and everybody else is too stubborn to join. But, you know, whatever, that's fine. Ooh, what is this? Mummies. Alright, cool. Okay. The one thing I do like about this game is that they have a variety of enemies. Even if they do not do anything different, I still like that they have, like, varieties in look-wise, which is something Dungeon Quest lacks in. A good example is for Desert Temple. where it's literally just the sand mummies for the whole entire thing and that's it, and the only boss is like the sand giant or whatever, which is basically a bigger version of the like desert mummies or whatever. So, you know, I kind of wish they could update, or Dungeon Quest could, like, you know, maybe work on new dungeons and, like, new game modes. But on the side, also work on new enemies for, like, the previous maps to give, you know, the game a little special aspect to it. Because, I really feel like Desert Temple needs a little upgrade to itself. Maybe have it had, like, extra difficulty or something for higher level players for them to come back. And also add, like, you know, more difficult enemies to deal with, like, maybe, I don't know, you know that, I don't know what it's called, like a Sunfarer or something, where, like, they absorb the power from the sun and blast you with, like, a beam of light. Basically, like a projectile enemy, but it still adds variety, and maybe they could add, like more quicker enemies, but they do less damage, or, like, enemies where they, like, do multiple jabs at once, but they kind of, like, I don't know, it's like a chain attack or something, or, like, maybe some enemies can have, like, poison effects that, like, when they hit you, you slowly get hit over time or something. I feel like they could add, like, sort of those type of enemies into the game that could make the game much better and, like, more interesting, because right now, all we got are, like, basically 2 different types of enemies, or, I guess, 4 if you think about it. We got, melee enemies, projectile enemies, mini bosses, and just the bosses themselves. And that's really all the enemies we have. And 2 of them aren't even actual enemies, they're just literally bosses, basically, or one of the, like, more tankier versions of itself. So, I definitely do think they need to add different variety of enemies to previous dungeons, and just all the dungeons in general, while working on other dungeons. I mean, I feel like they should take more time to work on dungeons as well, because the Underworld, for example, like, it just feels, like, super, like, bland and kind of boring. The deer boss's, like, arena is pretty cool, but other than that, everything else is basically just the same area, just with different enemies, which, like I said, aren't even as different as you think. So, yeah, I definitely do think they have to work on the dungeon, like, aspect look to it, because King's Castle, for example, is a very nice looking dungeon. The same with Pirate map or whatever, Pirates. Winter Outpost is, I guess it's okay. I feel like it's slightly boring, and Desert Temple is, I guess the fact that the rooms change every single time is cool, but there should be, like, maybe outdoor, sides to it, like, where you go outside and you can see, like, pyramids or something. I feel like that'd be really cool, but, you know, I guess they don't have to do that, because, you know, it's their game, they can do what they want, but I feel like if they wanna, you know, provide for the community, make it more of an enjoyable game, they should definitely, like, just make the game more, you know, variety, you know? Everyone needs variety, because Dungeon Quest is an extremely grindy game. If you're going to the dungeon, like, hundreds and hundreds of times to just grind for XP and the legendary and just better items in general, you're going to be seeing the same exact enemies, the same exact format of, you know, the dungeon, every single time. So the least they could do is to give variety to enemies, and also make the dungeon look, you know, aesthetically pleasing. Because I feel like the Underworld is a little bit lazy in design, like, probably one of the most lazy designs, because it's literally just an empty room, sort of like an arena, with mobs, and that's really it, and the, like, weird, like, electrical gate is kind of strange, but I guess that's okay. I just wish they kind of added, like, maybe, like, you could see the, like, fire pits or something down below, or you fight in, like, a fire arena or something, you know, instead of just, like, a dark abyss of, like, an arena every single time. You know, I feel like that could really bring some change and make the game just much more enjoyable. Also, another thing that I, just realized is that I was literally talking the whole time while going through this pretty, you know, easy dungeon, so, you know, there's that. But this game, on the other hand, even if they don't have, like, special mobs that do different things, like projectile enemies, or, like, I don't know, just quicker enemies in general, and just have mini-bosses and a boss, Jesus, but I do feel like this game does have still variety, because instead of just seeing the same exact mob, like blood minions or whatever, you can see, like, I don't know, different ones, like the Kaisers or whatever, the, I don't know, Emperors, mummies and all that, you know, lots of variety. Also, I'm getting dunked on right now by the swarm of enemies right here. Ah, jeez, just die. Okay, thank you. Jeez, I almost died there, I was like at half health. But, yeah, I feel like this game did do the whole enemy aspect right, there's big clusters of them. They also have lots of varieties of mini-bosses. I do like that. The mini-bosses, there's probably the biggest variety of them. There's just so many, and it's like, some of them do, like, really different things. Like how the, Reaper, he, like, sucks you into a ball and sends you flying across the stratosphere. And, like, the, I guess the, what's it called? The greenback, I think it's what it's called, is kind of like one of those, like, knockback enemies and send you flying back again, which is basically the same as the Reaper, but it kind of sends you farther on certain circumstances. And, you know, they have, like, little looting spots, like these treasure chests right here, that allow you to get extra coins, you know, compared to, like, everyone around you, so it just, like, it just rewards people from going ahead of everybody and defeating all the, like, enemies quicker, because, like, it's probably better to defeat the enemies before going for the chest, unless you're just gonna get attacked easily. Another thing is, this dungeon is really massive. Like, I'm literally doing the same thing over and over, and I just smacked my mic. But, yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, I feel like Dungeon Quest should have a variety of enemies, like, if they want to have the game be more enjoyable to other players. And I feel like, they should also make the next dungeons look more pleasing. I don't really care if they don't, like, fix the previous dungeons, or, like, just Desert Temple, and, I guess, Underworld, to make it look better. I don't really care if they don't do that, but I hope that they don't do the same mistake, with the next dungeons. Just make it like an empty room that literally has no difference from the other ones, and just has different enemies sometimes, but, like, not even different enemies, if you think about it. I don't know, am I thinking something that's, like, unreasonable, kind of stupid? I feel like that's something they could easily do, but just don't feel like it. I don't care if it takes longer. I'm not saying I want the update to be out as soon as possible, and for them to hurry up and stop slacking. I do not care if they take as long as possible. I kind of hope they take long, because grinding for that legendary is already, like, time-consuming enough. Like, it literally requires luck, so you could just, like, not get the legendary after, like, I don't know, doing the dungeon thousands of times. That's possible, since I think it's like a 0.01% chance to get the legendary. Maybe it's a 0.1%, I'm not really sure. It's just really difficult to get it, that's how rare it is. I was lucky enough to get the Beastmaster War Scythe around, like, in King's Castle pretty early on, so that was good. But I still have not gotten the legendary, for Underworld yet. I've kind of given up and just decided to have one of the second best weapon, which is the purple, like, Demon Lord Great Staff or whatever, I think it's called, and it's like a staff with, like, an eye in it or something. And it's pretty good, really close to the legendary, but it's not a legendary. So, you know, I feel like they should just take their time with the update to just make the... Okay, finally we're at the boss. But I feel like they should just take their time to make the update look better in, like, compared to Underworld. And just make it, like, you know, give more variety. Oh, Jesus. Dude, what the f*** is that? Barely see. Alright, is that its ability? It's like, okay, that's pretty cool. I did not know that was gonna happen. Upward, what the heck? Alright, so, I don't know if those things do damage. Okay, great. I mean, the sand dunes don't really, like, do anything. It's just kind of scares your lighting. But, because this guy's, like, literally up in your face every second and doesn't, like, move away. What the fuck is that? Oh, is this, like, do I gotta go up or something? Okay. Oh, I'm dying. Dude, what? What? Is this supposed to be happening? Okay, I'm dying a lot right now. This is actually not good. This is not good. Dude, what the heck? Why is this happening? Why is there so much? Is it going down? Okay, good, it is. How is this supposed to dodge that? I can't even... Okay, these attacks are coming way too quick. I can't even, like, comprehend what's happening. Freaking stupid... What is happening? Idiot, just die. I don't want to lose this. I was doing this for so long. Okay, there we go, finally. Jesus. Come here. This stupid desert thing is still happening. My god. Alright, thanks for letting me explain myself. Jeez. I didn't even level up from that. Great. Oh, I think I was supposed to climb that thing, actually. Probably should have told me, game. Yeah, let's just collect these little treasure chests right here. Jeez. But, yeah. I really do think Dungeon Quest should do something about that. Even if it does require them to, like, you know, take more time to do the update. I don't really care. I just want the update to be better than it currently, or than the Underworld update. Because I feel like the Underworld update was a little bit less hyped up and as good as the previous updates, like King's Castle and like Pirates, because it's kind of just like, oh, it's literally like the same map, but like super dark at times. We've done a magician one, but it actually sucks. Why is that loot so bad? Like, dude, it's a level 32 one. I can't even use it, but it's like the worst thing in the world. Like, if you're gonna give me a new item that I can't even use, at least make it good and worth my while, because that actually sucks. Alright, well, there we go. I guess that's the new dungeon right there. I probably won't be doing another one, because that actually lasted super freaking long. Literally the longest lasting dungeon. It's not because I was slow. I was wiping out the enemies pretty quickly. There's just so many rooms for some reason that lasted like 15 or 20 minutes or something like that. Thankfully, I managed to bring up a conversation talking about Dungeon Quest and how they're a little bit lazy right now. They can fix it by just taking more time on the update. Because I feel like the community are just kind of like rushing the creators to get the update out as soon as possible. But why would you want that if most of them don't even have the best items? You would want to spend time to get the best items so you're prepared for the next update. But if you go into the next update not even having the best things, you're gonna get absolutely slapped by the next wave. Because I feel like at the start of the update, the enemies are a little bit too difficult where you can't solo it yourself, and you kind of gotta rely on other players to help you out. So I don't really like that part of the game. I just feel like update day is kind of useless and sucks, and like I just have to wait it out until I can, like, I don't know, join streamers in their dungeon to hopefully get better items, which still relies on luck to get better items, which, I don't know. Do you like this game? I like this game, Treasure Quest. I feel like they did some Treasure Quest aspects better. What? Join? Who are you? I don't know about that. But still, like, I like this game, Treasure Quest. I do feel like Dungeon Quest is better though, even if I've talked like how Dungeon Quest is lazy right now, and they should really work on their updates better. I still like Dungeon Quest just because it's, you know, something to pass the time on, while this game, I don't know, I guess it's because it's new or something. I'm gonna go into another game of Sacred Sands to try to just grind for items right now, and points and, you know, levels and all that, while it probably join streamers later on. But, yeah. Just let me know if you wanna, see this game more. I'll try to grind for the new dungeons when they come out. I'm not exactly sure what the, like, update schedule is for this game. I thought this game just came out, and they just released a new update, so, like, if they can release dungeons and updates that quickly, oh boy, this is gonna be a really good game, or popular game in the future. And the weapons look pretty nice. Like, look at this Stormhammer right here. It's pretty good. But yeah, anyways, I think that'll be it for today's episode. I just wanted to show off the new dungeon and basically talk about Dungeon Quest and this game and what I think about it so far. But yeah, anyways guys, thanks. Oh yeah, by the way, before I end up this video, I'm in Dungeon Quest. I'm doing a Soul Stealer Greatsword giveaway, and not too many people have entered. So if you want to go check out that video, I uploaded it like about a week ago, I think, so around there. It's my second Soul Stealer Greatsword giveaway, and basically the first person who comments with the requirements, their username, their level of around 60, I think level 68 to 79 I'll be accepting levels. But yeah, if you're the first one to comment that, and I accept you, then you'll get a double entry, so you have basically twice the amount of chance to win. And also, I decided to do this thing where if you buy my merch, I know it's kind of a sellout thing, but if you buy my merch, you will get 2 extra chances to go or to win the giveaway. So if you want a super high chance, make sure to get my merch, and it will apply to literally every giveaway. You don't have to buy it again or something. I don't even know how that works. You don't have to buy another merch to win. All you have to do is buy my merch one singular time, and then just, you know, prove that, like, you have it, like, type your username, also, like, leave a comment, or, like, PS, I bought your merch, check my inventory, and make sure you have your inventory, like, public to people, so I can see it, that you bought it, and then I'll give you 3 entries, to join. But, yeah, anyways, guys, I think that'll be it. Just make sure to go check out that video, and join the giveaway if you want to try to win it. Or if you do win and you don't really want it, you don't have to give it back. You can give it to some random person. I don't really care. But yeah, that's pretty much for today's episode. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be uploading these videos. I'm probably going to be uploading my first treasure quest video on Saturday, I think, which is today, or no, Sunday, which is today, and then, probably the next video on Tuesday, maybe. I'm not really sure, but anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more treasure quests and Roblox in general, and with that all being said, I'll see all of you on the next video. Bye-bye.